And up next, we got the brother-in-law of the groom and the sister of the groom. Let's make some noise for Deepu and Ninu Chandi. Before we announce the newlyweds, we got some housekeeping to do. So my beautiful bridesmaids, if you can line up left side right here. My beautiful groomsmen, if y'all can line up right here. And we're gonna make a tunnel for the newlyweds. Once again, my bridesmaids. And I want y'all to connect hands with one another and make a tunnel. I'm gonna do a quick check for y'all real quick. I'm gonna go through and we're gonna see if there's enough room. Here we go. Okay, all right. Friends and family, if you can have everyone get up and out of their seat. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone can please stand. Do me a favor and grab the napkin in front of you and put it up in the air for me. Ladies and gentlemen, swing those napkins in the air. And for the second time in a public setting, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Vineeth Alisha. Of the weekend. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if we could have all the uncles and groomsmen in the middle for the final notary of the weekend.
And at
this time, ladies and gentlemen, if everyone could please take their seats. We ask that everyone please remain seated throughout the traditions. The bar is closed as well. But if you would like to make an order for drinks, you can flag one of our amazing waiters or waitresses down and they will take your order. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we request that you remain seated until prayer and the traditions are fully over. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to formally invite Prasad Achin to lead us in a word of prayer. Once again, I would like to formally invite Prasad Achin to lead us in a word of prayer.
Praise the Lord. At the very outset, I would like to express my sincere gratitude and thanks to Vineeth, Apu, and Alisha, especially for inviting me to attend this function. As far as Vineeth is concerned, he is as if my own sons. They were studying together, even in the Sunday school classes and all. He is very pet for me. Even now I treat him as my own son. So it is a prestige for me to attend his wedding ceremony here. And especially I thanks to the Vicar, Reverend Vicar Joseph, for initiating to get this chance here to say a word of prayer. Before that, I would like to express all best wishes to Vineeth and Alisha. Your better life may be starting with, for the glory of God. Let this life be started with God's, and let it continue like that, and let it be fulfilled throughout your life. May God be with you, and the name of God be glorified through your better life. May God bless you. All the best. Let us pray. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptations. Deliver us from the evil one, for thine is the kingdom, the power and glory forever and ever. Amen. Thank you all.
Thank you, Achin. And at this time, we are going to get started with our traditions for this evening. And our first tradition, I'd like to invite the groom's mother to proceed in the Nilamira tradition. And at this time, the groom's mother blesses the newlyweds by making the sign of the cross on their forehead, using the blessed palm leaf on Palm Sunday. The palm leaf is dipped in holy water with 7 rice grains, water representing baptism, purity, and new life, rice signifying prosperity.
Shiva, Tiru, Unba, Iram, മണവാളിനും മണവാട്ടിക്കും നെല്ലും നേരും വെക്കട്ടെ. മണവാളിനും മണവാട്ടിക്കും നെല്ലും നേരും വെക്കട്ടെ. അപ്പൂനും അലീഷയ്ക്കും നെല്ലും നേരും വെക്കട്ടെ.
And as this time, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to request Alicia's uncle, Abraham uncle, and Vineeth's uncle, Matthew uncle, to bring them up on the stage. Check.
മണവാളനെയും മണവാട്ടിയെയും മണൽക്കോലത്തെ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ.
മണവാളനെയും മണവാട്ടിയെയും മണൽ കോലത്തില് പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ.
മണവാളൻ അപ്പുവിനെയും
മണവാട്ടി അലീഷ കുട്ടിയെയും
മണക്കോലത്തെ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ.
മണൽക്കോലത്തെ പിടിച്ചിരുത്തട്ടെ.
And at this time, I'd like to invite the bride's mother, Sissy Thomas, to proceed in the Varapudipam ceremony to symbolize the blessing of the couple by the bride's mother by placing her hands in the form of a cross on their hands. For this, I would like to invite the bride's mother to the stage.
മണവാട്ടിക്കും വാഴു പിടിക്കട്ടെ. മണവാളിനും മണവാട്ടിക്കും വാഴു പിടിക്കട്ടെ. ഞങ്ങളുടെ അപ്പൂനും അലീഷയ്ക്കും വാഴു പിടിക്കട്ടെ.
പേരുതായി വാണിട്ടിരിക്കേണം വാഴ്വാന ഭൂമി ഫലമാകത്തന്നേ
And for our next tradition, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the bride's cousin sister, Donna, to the stage. During this tradition, the newlyweds are offered milk mixed with fruit. The couple drinks from the same cup, which symbolizes that they are not longer two, but one. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite the bride's cousin sister, Donna.
Thank you. മണവാളിനും മണവാട്ടിക്കും പാലും പഴവും കൊടുക്കട്ടെ. മണവാളനും മണവാട്ടിക്കും പാലും പഴവും കൊടുക്കട്ടെ. ഞങ്ങളുടെ കുന്നിരിക്കൽ ഫാമിലിയിലെ ഏറ്റവും വലിയ ഗായകനായ അപ്പൂനും ഞങ്ങളുടെ അലീഷ കുട്ടിക്ക് പാലും പഴവും കൊടുക്കട്ടെ. ഈ അവസരം എനിക്ക് തന്ന റജി ചാച്ചനും സിസിയമ്മയ്ക്ക് പ്രത്യേകം നന്ദി പറയുന്നു.
മകനെ കണ്ടമ്മയും ഉണ്മയിലൊന്നു കൊടുക്കണമെന്നോർത്ത് കൊണ്ടു ചെന്നങ്ങു കൊടുത്ത മധുരങ്ങൾ ഇച്ഛിച്ചു തന്ന മധുരങ്ങൾ ചൊല്ലുവാൻ ചെന്നങ്ങു കൊടുത്ത മധുരങ്ങൾ ഇച്ഛിച്ചു തന്ന മധുരങ്ങൾ ചൊല്ലുവാൻ
And for our next tradition, I'd like to invite the bride's maternal uncle, Babu Uncle, as well as the bride's mom, Sissy Thomas, and the bride's aunt, Amakurti Auntie, to the stage. In this tradition, the groom's family honors the bride's family by gifting them with a valuable piece of clothing. This is a biblical reference to when Abraham, father of Isaac, gifted Rebekah, Isaac betrothed with garments and articles of gold and silver. For this tradition, I would like to once again invite the bride's maternal uncle, the bride's mom, and the bride's aunt.
മാന്യ സദസ്സിനോട് സവിനയം ചോദിക്കുന്നു, തഴുകിയിടട്ടെ കച്ച തഴുകിക്കോട്ടെ, പുതുമണവാളനും മണവാട്ടിക്കും. തഴുകിക്കോട്ടെ കച്ച തഴുകിക്കോട്ടെ, മക്കൾക്കു കച്ച തഴുകിക്കോട്ടെ. ആദരവോടെ ഞാൻ ചോദിക്കട്ടെ, അപ്പൂനെ മല്ലിയേം തഴുകിക്കോട്ടെ.
നാമെല്ലാം തനിമയിൽ അഭിമാനിച്ചിടാം, ഓരോ നാമെല്ലാം തനിമയിൽ അഭിമാനിച്ചിടാം. പ്രവണതകൾ ദൂരെ തട്ടിക്കളയും ഞങ്ങൾ ദൂരെ തട്ടിക്കളയും ഞങ്ങൾ ഓരുമോ നാമെല്ലാം തനിമയിൽ അഭിമാനിച്ചീനാം ഓരുമോ നാമെല്ലാം തനിമയിൽ അഭിമാനിച്ചീനാം ഇന്ത്യ ഇറ്റലി ഇന്തോനേഷ്യ ജപ്പാൻ ജർമ്മനി USA നാനാദേശത്തായാലും ഈ കാനായക്കാരൊരുമയുടെ ഈ കാനായക്കാരൊരുമയുടെ ഓരുമോ നാമെല്ലാം തനിമയിൽ അഭിമാനിച്ചീനാം ഓരുമോ നാമെല്ലാം തനിമയിൽ അഭിമാനിച്ചീനാം പയ്യാവൂര് പെരിക്കല്ലൂര് മാലക്കല്ല് ഉളവൂര് എല്ലാം എല്ലാം ഒന്നിച്ചൊന്നായി കാനായി സിംഹണി മേളങ്ങൾ ഈ കാനായി സിംഹണി മേളങ്ങൾ
And for our last tradition of the evening, we have the lighting of the velika. This tradition symbolizes the bride and groom's commitment to bring the light of God into their life. For this, I invite the bride and groom, Alisha and Vineeth, to light the lamp. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our traditions for this evening. If everyone could please take their seats, we are going to get started with the speeches for this evening. Up first, I'd like to invite Vineeth's mom, accompanied by Vineeth's sister, Ninu Chandi, and brother-in-law, Deepu Chandi. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome Vineeth's side of the family.
Hi everyone.
Hi everyone. My name is Neenu. I am Appu, aka Vineeth's sister, and this is our mom, Jessie, and his brother-in-law, Deepu. As you can imagine, this is a very, very special day for us, as this is a day that we have been dreaming about for a long, long time. I still can't believe that he's married, and I'm super thrilled to have such a sweet, down-to-earth person as my sister-in-law. About Appu, I would like to share a few stories from our childhood. We used to fight a lot when we were small. And now when I look back and think about it, you were such a problem. I think, and I better admit at this point at least, that I was the troublemaker. I can't think of any crazy troublemaking instances compared to me, and he has barely gotten any beatings from Appa and Amma because I got everything. So that itself says a lot about him, like Achan said today. So, as I was preparing the speech, I asked Amma for some crazy naughty things that he has done when he was small. And guess what Amma had to say? That he was such a pavam, sweet little boy. Even now, he's such an easygoing, innocent, kind, and down-to-earth person. And I can 100% say that he got the best match made in heaven, as Alisha shares similar characteristics. Another thing I hate to admit is that Appu was Appa's favorite child. His right hand, I would say. If Appa has to do anything, he always needed Appu. And I think it was the same for Appu too. Even towards the end, if one of us walks in to see him at the hospital, Appa would always be like, "Where is Appu?" Amma even mentions a lot, or I should say complain, that Appa and Appu always does things without her knowing, and she would be the last person in the family to find out anything. And I know today for a fact that he is the most happiest person in heaven, seeing him get married father as Reggie Uncle. Appu always talks about how Reggie Uncle shares a lot of similar traits as Appa. So, you're lucky. Again, I love you both so much. Now back to Deepu.
Hello, hello everyone. Again, എൻ്റെ പേര് ദീപു. ഞാൻ അപ്പുവിൻ്റെ അളിയനാണ്. Of course, also I am one of the best man. അവൻ എന്തുകൊണ്ട് എന്നെ ചൂസ് ചെയ്തെന്ന് അറിയത്തില്ല, പക്ഷേ സ്റ്റിൽ of course ആഫ്റ്റർ ഞങ്ങളുടെ കല്യാണത്തിന് ശേഷം എനിക്കൊരു ബ്രദറിനെ കിട്ടിയ പോലെയാണ് അപ്പു. So now I got another sister too. So welcome to the family. You both. സോ ഞങ്ങൾ അപ്പുവിൻ്റെ ചെറിയ കഥകൾ പറഞ്ഞു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ, ഞാനും അപ്പുവും ചില ദിവസങ്ങളിൽ അപ്പു ചിലപ്പോൾ ഞങ്ങളുടെ വീട്ടിൽ വരും. ഞങ്ങൾ ഹോൾ നൈറ്റൊക്കെ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് ടേബിൾ ടെന്നീസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പോക്കർ എന്തെങ്കിലുമൊക്കെ ഗെയിമായിട്ട് ഇരുന്നിട്ട് 7 മണിക്ക് ഒക്കെ ആകുമ്പോഴാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ റിയലൈസ് ചെയ്യുന്നതൊക്കെ നേരം വെളുത്തല്ലോ, പോണ്ടേ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ കിടക്കണ്ടേ എന്നുള്ള കാര്യങ്ങൾ. സോ അവൻ ഇടയ്ക്കൊക്കെ എന്നെ തോൽപ്പിക്കാൻ നോക്കും, പക്ഷേ മോസ്റ്റ് ഓഫ് ദ ടൈം അവൻ തന്നെ ജയിക്കാറ്. എനിവേ, പിന്നെ അതുപോലെ തന്നെ അപ്പു കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരു 6 മാസമായിട്ട് ഇടയ്ക്കിടയ്ക്ക് ബോസ്റ്റണിൽ പോകാറുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ അപ്പുവിനോട് ചോദിക്കും, എടാ ബോസ്റ്റൺ വരെ എത്ര ദൂരം? അപ്പം പറയും, അങ്ങോട്ട് പോകുമ്പോൾ 2 മണിക്കൂർ, ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ 4-5 മണിക്കൂർ എടുക്കുമെന്ന് പറയും. അപ്പം പടപ്പിച്ച് പോകുന്നതാണെന്ന് ഞാൻ തോന്നുന്നു. എനിവേ, ആ ബിഗ് ഡേ ഇന്ന് ഇതായി. ഓൾ ദി ബെസ്റ്റ്. ആൻഡ് ഓൾസോ അലീഷ, എന്തെങ്കിലും ട്രബിൾ അവൻ ഉണ്ടാക്കുവാണെങ്കിൽ എന്നോട് പറഞ്ഞാൽ മതി. ഐ എം ഓൾവേസ് ദേർ. ഓക്കെ, താങ്ക് യു എവരിവൺ.
Para
ladies and gentlemen, up next in our speeches, we got Alicia's parents. Let's give a warm welcome to Reggie and Sissy Thomas.
Off by thanking God for giving me this opportunity to stand here today for our children's wedding and blessing us with this beautiful day. Thank you, Josachan, for being our chief celebrant and conduct a wonderful wedding ceremony. Thank you to all our Achans and Chammachans, Prasadachan here, Kalambrambilachan, Anubachan, Lahelachan, Chakochanachan, Monsi Chammachan, Mohan Chammachan, and Jeevan Chammachan that participate and took part in the blessing of our children and guiding this wedding from the beginning. It is my privilege and honor to thank all the members of St. Stephen Cananite Church, Boston, and also St. Thomas Cananite Church, New Jersey, for all the love and support that was given throughout this process. Thank you to the choir team for singing and putting together a beautiful matrimonial sacrament. I want to thank all of you who have come from out of country, out of state, near and far to attend this wedding, especially during this pandemic situation, and made this day special for Vineeth and Alisha. This would not have been possible without all your love, care, and prayers. Most importantly, I want to thank Vineeth's mother, Jessie, and his sister and brother-in-law, Ninu and Deepu, as well as my son and daughter-in-law, Jobin and Janice, for all their help to make this day perfect. As a parent, it is a blessing to watch your daughter get married and begin this new chapter in this life. Alisha has always been ready to help us with anything and everything, even if she doesn't want to. She always answers any unimportant question we have, such as how to upload pictures on Facebook, fixing and setting on our iPhone, and talking to the customer service to get a deal because she thinks I ask too many questions and scare them away. Now I will have to FaceTime and call you anytime I have question. But don't worry, I will try to best to limit calling you for a few times a day with a question instead of many times. Looking at this couple, I think back to the day Vineeth came to our house for the very first time. Prior to the moment, Alisha had given me a few rules. I initially thought it would just be one or two things, but it seems to be a full list of rules I should not ask, should not when he was there. For those of you who know me, I love to ask questions even if I know the answer to them. One of the rules Alisha had given me was not to ask any question and to just listen and smile the whole time. When he came, I did exactly what she told me, but that only lasted for a few minutes. I slowly started asking questions, but at one point I could not resist and continue with Vineeth patiently and happily answer in the perfect way. I accidentally glanced over Alisha's face, and she gave me a stare that I know was not good. Even though it was a wonderful day and we were so happy to meet Vineeth, right after he left, I did not hear the end of it from Alisha. So Vineeth, I have an advice for you. When she demands something, try to keep her happy or you won't hear the end of it, otherwise just ignore her. On behalf of my wife and I want to say God has answered our prayers by bringing Vineeth and Alisha together. We truly stand by the word of Jeremiah 29 verses 11. For I know I have the plans for you, declared the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and future. Vineeth, you are a blessing to this family and you complete our family. Although Thomas Jane is not here with us today, I want to give a special thanks to him and Jesse for raising such a wonderful son who loves us just as much. I know he is watching and praying and will always be that special angel for us. Before I end the speech, I want to give you one more piece of advice. Be true to each other always, share your joys and burdens, and be each other's best friend. Married life is an adventure and will have ups and downs, but always pray together and put God above all. We can wait to watch you two embark on this new journey together as a husband and wife, and we love you both very much. Congratulations to our beautiful couple and to our daughter and new son, Alisha and Vineeth. Thank you.
ഇല്ലത്തെ കല്യാണത്തിന് മാറാപ്പും തോളിൽ കെട്ടി ആകാശവും ഭൂമിയും പോകുന്നേ കയ്യിൽ വെള്ളിത്താലം കൊണ്ട് മുടിവെട്ടി പൂവും ചൂടി വാർമേഘ പെണ്ണും പോകുന്നേ
Alisha and Vineeth their attention to one of the TVs in the back or by the DJ stand for our same day highlights from John Martin Productions.
To my boats, just like the card says, today on August 6, 2022, I get to call you my wife. Boats, first and foremost, the day you came into my life was and will forever be the learning point of my life. You are truly a blessing from God that I will never ever take for granted. Losing Dad left a gaping void in my life, but the moment you came into my life, I realized there is hope and God truly answered my prayers with you. I had forgotten how to be happy at one point, but today I'm the happiest person in the world.
എന്താണ് മൗനം മാറാനായി മാത്രം എന്താണ് 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 ഈ മേഘം ചോരാതെ പെയ്യാൻ എന്താണ് എന്താണ് നാമുണ്ടാകും ഈ രാവിൻ തീരത്ത് പൊൻതാരം अच्छा चलता.
All right, all right. Up next, Alisha, I'm going to actually have you sit there at that chair. We're going to rotate this chair for you. And then I'm going to invite Vineeth to make his way over to the piano for a special surprise for Alisha. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Vineeth!
All right, from the beginning, right? Alicia's always asked me, what's a song that makes me remind her or remind me of her, right? And I keep telling her there's this one song that I keep playing for her, but she doesn't believe me. So I want to make it happen today in front of her. All right? And then the first song I'm just gonna play. The second song is literally for her, and for the love we have. And I mean, this comes straight from my heart. I've never loved anyone more than I love this beautiful human being inside and out. Can we please have a huge, huge shout out to this human being that is the most beautiful inside and out. With that said, here we go. If you guys know this song, please feel free to sing along. Can we have another round of applause for Alisha? Alright guys, that wasn't the best work. I totally messed up, but you guys get the point. But this is really for her.
കിനാവിൻ്റെ ചെപ്പിൽ വീണുമയങ്ങുമെൻ മുത്തേ നിന്നെ തഴുകി തലോടാൻ നിവൃതിയോടെ പുണരാൻ ജന്മാന്തരത്തിൻ പുണ്യം പോലെ ഏതോ ദന്തം പോലെ നെഞ്ചിൽ കനക്കുന്നു മോഹം മേലേ മേലേ മാനം മാനം നീളെ മണ്ണിൻ കൂടാരം അതിലാരോ ആരാരോ നിറദീപം ചാർത്തുന്നു അതിലാരോ ആരാരോ നിറദീപം ചാർത്തുന്നു മേലേ മേലേ മാനം മാനം നീളെ മണ്ണിൻ കൂടാരം അതിലാരോ ആരാരോ നിറദീപം ചാർത്തുന്നു അതിലാരോ ആരാരോ നിറദീപം ചാർത്തുന്നു.
Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for Vineeth one more time. All right. I'm going to request our newlyweds to make their way over to the stage and take a seat on the couch. Gentlemen, at this time, help me welcome Alisha as well as her father to the center of the dance floor for their father-daughter dance. Let's make some noise one more time for Alisha and her dad. And at this time, Vineeth, I'm gonna have you switch places with Alisha. And I'm gonna invite Vineeth's mother to the center of the dance floor for the mother-son dance.
तेरे माथे झूमर दमके तेरे कानों वाली चमके है रे
മഞ്ഞുമഴ കാട്ടിൽ കുഞ്ഞുമൂലം കൂട്ടിൽ രണ്ടിളം പൈങ്കിളികൾ
Let's make some noise one more time for Vineeth and his mom.
तेरे माथे झूमर दमके तेरे कानों वाली चमके है रे
All right, Vineeth, I'm going to have you stay right there on the dance floor. Alisha, if you could accompany your husband to proceed in your first dance as husband and wife.
Shawty's like a melody in my head that I can't keep up. Got me singing like na-na-na. Every day's like my eyeballs stuck on replay. You say you'll be down in 5. The smell of your perfume is floating down the stairs. You're fixing up your hair like you do. I know that I'll be a mess the second that I see you. You won't be surprised. It happens every time. It's nothing new. It's always on a night like tonight. I thank God you can read my mind. 'Cause when you look at me with those eyes, I'm speechless. Staring at you standing there in that dress. What it's doing to me ain't a secret. 'Cause watching you is all that I can do. And I'm speechless. You already know that you're my weakness. After all this time I'm just as nervous every time you walk into the room. I'm speechless. मेरी गल्ला होगी मशहूर करना कभी तू मुझे नजरों से दूर. किथे चलिए तू, किथे चलिए तू, किथे चलिए. जानदा है दिल ये तो जान दिया तू. तेरे बिना मैं ना रहूं मेरे बिना तू. किथे चलिए तू, किथे चलिए तू, किथे चलिए. काटू कैसे राता हो सावरे तेरे संगे यार के रातां लंबे यार कटे तेरे संगे यार ऐसे देखो धन्ना के रोगी नाचे शोर सुन लो है धमाका जैसे शेर हाथी नाचे दिल का ये मेला यार अपने साथ नाचो एड़ियों के जोरों पे तुम फड़ाका देसी नाचो पसीना माथे का चमके धमके ऐसे नाचो हाँ जा छोरे हाँ जा गोरे हाँ जा छुए नाचो 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 दिल नाचो 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 यार नाचो 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 हमारा नाचो 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 उसमें चक्रा लागे तेरा नाचो.
Let's give it up for him one more time! And at this time, Alisha and Vineeth, I'm going to have you move over here towards the cake to cut your cake for the first time as husband and wife. Alright, at this time, Alisha and Vineeth, I'm going to request you guys to make your way back to the stage and take a seat on the couch. We got about 2 more speeches for this evening. And I'm going to pass over the mic to the 3 girls that know Alisha most. Let's give it up for the Maid of Honor and the Matron of Honors, Jasmine Jacob, Sharon Jose, and Janice Thomas.
Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine, Alisha's Maid of Honor. Alisha is my second cousin. Her mom and my dad are first cousins, but also really good friends. Their lifelong friendship allowed us to spend endless hours together growing up and forming this friendship where I can call her my best friend. She's been the one that I start my day with good morning sugar texts. The one that I run to when I have good news, bad news, and everything in between. She's been by my side through thick and thin, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Alisha and I have done a lot of things together since we were babies. I mean, we're practically born on the same day. So if no one knew this before, we were born just 2 days apart. We've crossed many milestones together, and now I can't believe we're crossing this milestone together. We've talked about both our special days for years now, and I can't believe hers is finally here. My best friend just got married today. Doesn't she look beautiful? Some of you may not know this, but I also have had the privilege of knowing Apu Vineeth, as my cousin Anjali likes to call him. And I've known him since I was a kid. I'm going to give you the Malayali family breakdown version of this. So Vin is my father's sister's husband's brother's son. Did y'all catch that? No? That's fine. It's not a big deal. Basically, the main point being that we're not direct cousins, but we're related through marriage. I've known Apu to be the one who lived next door to my aunt's house in India. And I didn't know that he had another name, and now he goes by Vin. You would think that because of my connection to both of them, that they would have met sooner, but fate had other plans. The first time that Alisha and Vin met, as many of you now know, was in Austin, Texas. But the real magic happened down in the DMs. I mean, I'm not sure who slid in first, but somebody did. The moment I realized that Alisha really liked Vin was when Alisha, my brother Justin, my sister Sarah, and I went on a trip to Mexico City. And Alisha was so annoyed that Vin hadn't messaged her back in a very long time. Eventually, we were all huddled around her phone, trying to figure out and craft the perfect message to send to him. Seeing her face light up when he responded told me all I needed to know. Shortly after this trip, Vin and Alisha went on their first date, and the rest was history. #Vinning. And now we're on the big day. Y'all are married, enjoying this beautiful evening with all these beautiful people. And I'm sure wedding planning was stressful and not easy at all. But every time I asked Alisha how things were going and if she needed help, she'd always have such a positive attitude about it all. But if you really know Alisha, she's usually panicking deep inside and wondering if things will go well or what's going to go wrong. So it was a complete shock to me when she says, "It is what it is," or "We'll figure it out." But later she'd say, "I really gotta give a lot of credit to Vin. He keeps me calm in all of this. So Vin, whatever you've been doing, keep at it because I've seen a different, happier Alisha." I know I'm not married yet, but I think I can share these last few pieces of advice. Remember that marriage and your relationship is a partnership. Effort goes both ways. Communicate and don't assume what the other one wants. Lastly, love unconditionally. Love the flaws, the ugly arguments, the happy moments, and everything in between. It's so great that you both have found that special someone that you want to annoy for the rest of your lives. And I couldn't be happier for the both of you. So people usually share this cliche, happy wife, happy life. But I like to leave you with another one that I think is important for all you men to remember. Men may wear the pants in the relationship, but just remember that women control the zipper.
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Janice, and I'm Alicia's sister-in-law. Such an honor to be speaking at Alicia and Vineeth's wedding today. When I met Jobin, Alicia's brother, years ago, I never could have imagined how lucky I would be to have a sister-in-law like Alicia. Alicia always went out of her way to make me feel welcome to the family. I would never call Alicia my sister-in-law because she is really another sister to me. Whenever we would go to Boston, I would look forward to hanging out with Alicia and binge-watching Christmas movies or reality TV shows like Jersey Shore or Family Karma. When I would visit Boston, Alicia would tell me about this cute guy from New Jersey who is an amazing singer and a great uncle to his niece and nephew that she met in Austin, Texas. We would always talk about how they would make such a cute couple. When Vineeth messaged Alicia on Instagram, we couldn't believe that this was the same guy she would always talk about. Alicia always is very confident in what she wants, and she has always known what she would want in a husband. And Vineeth, you really do check off all of her boxes. And there's a lot of them. Alicia is such a little kid at heart. We love when she watches our kids because they have the best time. She always comes prepared with little toys and activities for them to do. When our daughter was potty training, she would do a potty dance to encourage her to go every time. The only downside to this was when she went back to Boston, me and my husband had to do the potty dance whenever she went to the bathroom. She can make anything fun, even potty training. Vineeth, as an in-law, let me give you some pointers for how to navigate this family. Number 1, always be ready to dance because there will always be a wedding coming and there's a dance sequence you have to learn in a week through videos. They don't even give you the courtesy of an in-person practice, okay? And then number 2, always have an appetite because if you think you're done eating after an appetizer, main course, and dessert, you are very wrong. You will always have to account for a second dinner of Chinese food at Jade Garden or a chicken and rice at the end of the night. Most importantly, always be ready to have a good time. There are never any boring moments in this family. We always have a great time and usually never want the night to end. Again, welcome to the family, Vineeth. So happy to have you as a brother-in-law like you to complete this family. You are truly the luckiest man alive to have a wife like Alicia. I know you will never want for anything because Alicia will always make sure you are happy and have everything you want. She is genuinely a beautiful person inside and out. Congrats, guys.
For those who don't know me, my name is Sharon. I am Alicia's older cousin. So Alicia and I are a part of our Boston Cousins crew. Woo! So that means we grew up together. Neither of us had a biological sister, so even though we are 7 years apart, she is my little sister, and she's also one of my first friends. Alicia and I were always in different stages of our life. When she was in elementary school, I was in middle school or in high school. When she was in high school, I was graduating from college. When she was in college, she was actually my maid of honor. And here we are today with my kids in tow, watching Alicia become this beautiful bride, this little girl that I love so much with her pigtails and her big smile is my beautiful bride. No matter where we are in life, I always have a comfort knowing that I can go back to Boston and there is Alicia, my little sister. She's also probably the only person in this whole world that actually thinks I'm funny. She's the only one that understands my dry sense of humor because she has the same humor. And then the first time that I met Vin, the first day, I was like, Alicia, this is the guy, because he laughed at my jokes. I was like, yes, finally, second person in this whole world. Vin, I'm really happy that you and Alicia found each other, because now, not only do I have another person to laugh at my jokes, but I have another brother. So here's to a lifetime of chubby baby memes, late night donuts run, and we can raise our glasses. Then I want to officially welcome you to our PFAM Get your dancing shoes ready to a lifetime of laughter, love, friendship, and just so much joy. Salud.
So crazy right now. Most incredibly. It's your girl, me. It's your boy, John. Ready? History in the making. Part-2. So crazy right now.
I look so deep in your eyes. I touch on you more and more every time. When you leave, I'm begging you not to go. Call your name 2-3 times in a row. Such a funny thing for me to try.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to actually switch roles. And we're going to give the mic over to the people that know Vineeth most. Ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome the best men, Jitin Thomas and Trisha Bhagat.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So, a fair warning. We were told to keep our speeches short because of the bridesmaids, the maids of honors. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. All right, we got this. Good evening, everyone. Jitin and I, we were really hoping to be the best looking people up on this dance floor right now, but we both failed miserably because Alisha, you look absolutely stunning tonight. It's been a pleasure being with all of you guys tonight, celebrating and sharing the stage as Vineeth's best man with Jitin, my fellow best man. And where's Deepu at? I don't see Deepu. Where's Deepu? There he is. It's truly been an honor for us to be standing up there and sharing the spotlight with you guys tonight, and being by your side as you guys got married. What a beautiful ceremony that was tonight, earlier today. On behalf of the groomsmen and bridesmaids, my fellow best man and maids of honor, I want to thank Vineeth and Alisha for giving us the opportunity to partake in your special day. I know that both of your families have put in tremendous amount of time planning and executing the last 4 days, and it's been an amazing time for everybody. And I'm hoping outside of this speech, everything has exceeded your expectations.
I just want to apologize to you guys about my speech. It's not the greatest. But Alisha, you look stunning tonight. And Vineeth, you look decent, bro. You look decent. All right? So as the best man, I'm supposed to sing high praises about the groom. But Vineeth, you and I know I can't sing. So I'm not going to do that. So Vineeth and I met about 3 years ago at our Friendsgiving party. Woo! That's when Vineeth really met the true partner of his life, which is me. But it really wasn't 2 years ago that we became really close friends. We actually ended up going on a trip to Maryland that Vineeth really wasn't supposed. Woo! Vineeth really wasn't supposed to be on this trip because he had a back spasm from playing volleyball. But little did the poor guy know that I have a PhD when it comes to getting hurt. So I ended up taking care of this random guy the whole trip, giving him back massages and Alisha, things you don't want to know about, okay? So that's how me and him became really close friends. Also, we found out that we were both very competitive. This man couldn't even let me win one beer pong game without wanting like 5 rematches. So we ended up spending like till 5 a.m. in the morning trying to like win a game for this guy. And Vineeth, we had plenty more time that we shared that I can't say right now because of lack of time. But in all honesty, Vineeth is one of the best men that I've known. Vineeth, you're talented. You're a great singer. Shout out to Keys to Vocals if anybody wants to sing them for later.
Yeah! Woo! Okay!
Vineeth and I are not the most social people out there, but for some reason, within 2 years, we became the best friends that we possibly could be. And I'm up here as his best man talking, which is amazing. I often joke about Vineeth as Loki's best second mom. Loki's my puppy, by the way. Vineeth feeds him Parle-G biscuits and halal food and all that stuff. So, Alisha, you're welcome. Vineeth is house trained, okay? And Alisha, even though I only met you last year, you became this amazing sister that I've never had. And Vineeth, you just became my alien, and she's my sister. So today is dedicated to Vineeth and Alisha, and I don't have much advices to give you guys. No advices. Okay, hold up. Sorry. I went a little ahead. Go ahead.
Now that Jitin has told everybody how he's met Vineeth, I've met Vineeth about 6 years ago. You know, Vin has the thing about quiet and reserved folks. You know, that's who he makes friends with. That's why the both of us are here. Closer. You know, but the one common bond Vin and I always share is sports. You talk about sports with this man, it's a wrap. And, you know, betting. Talk about, this man calls me for advice for betting, but it's the other way around. He's the champ. I like winning teams. This guy, not so much. Shout out to the Jets, baby. And Mets. So we became boys, calling ourselves the brown bearded bros along the way with our boy Deep over there, you know. By the way, bro, your beard is looking pristine tonight. Okay. I remember the day that he told myself and another friend of ours about going to Tulum to propose, and his eyes lit up. Every time he talked about Alisha, his eyes lit up. He had this goofy little smile on his face. Couldn't stop gushing about how awesome she was and how perfect she is. And at that moment, we all knew. We lost our boy to love. But you know, he was always smitten by Alisha's smile. At the same time, we were happy as hell for him because Vin had dreams, big dreams. And boy, did he keep dreaming. His dreams eventually became reality. Alisha, you are his reality. Exactly. That's deep, right? If you know Vin, you know three main things about this man. Number one, he's competitive and he's always injury prone. Number two, he's never on time. And number three, he will judge the heck out of your photography skills. His competitive nature comes out in any sport, even cornhole, for those of you that consider cornhole to be a sport. I think I beat him once in my life, and he asked for an immediate rematch, made excuses, shoulder was hurt, ankle was injured, you know. He's one of the most competitive folks that I know, and, you know, I'm not ashamed to say it. I've always gotten beaten by this man, and that's what made us friends. Nah. Vin is notorious for always being late. And lastly, don't let him see you take any pictures of him. He will judge you. Alisha, I know you guys are competitive in that nature, so duke it out. Vin, thank you for your master classes in photography. I appreciate that. I've become a little better at my skills. But in all seriousness, Vin is one of the most humble, thoughtful, caring, high-quality persons that I know, and I'm proud to call him a brother. He's the kind of friend that you want by your side whenever you want, and the one who will talk some sense into you whenever you need, and he'll go ahead and pour you a drink too. Now that the both of you are officially married, it's promotion time. You know what promotion time means, right? You know, 6 weeks ago, you had that promotion. Now that you're promoted to husband and wife, the next phase is when everybody keeps asking, when's the big kids? When are the kids coming? So believe me, it never stops. 3 years, and I still hear it every day. You want to start with 3? In closing, we got 3 words of advice for you. Number 1, answer the phone whenever she calls you, okay, man? But keep the phone on silent when somebody else calls when you're together. Number 2, make laughter the soundtrack to your marriage. Share the moments of joy, even in hard times. Find ways to laugh. And number 3.
All right. So, Vin. So, I always joke about this, but it's true. Marriage is the most mature thing that I've done my whole life. And it's the most childish thing my wife done her whole life. All right? But it balances us out. And I don't have much advices to give you other than like, don't take advices from people other than figure out what works for you guys and stick with that and go from there. Whatever works for me and my wife won't work for you guys, so you guys gotta find your balance and just go from there. And I love you guys, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for you, and I love you both, and I'm sorry about that.
All right. Opa. Well, with that being said, let's raise a glass to the couple of the hour, Vineeth and Alisha, to long love, a lasting marriage, and a life full of happiness. Cheers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we're going to take a short break, and while we do, dessert will be ready momentarily. Make sure not to leave yet because we still have our performances for the evening.
We want to thank you guys and Chechi, Ali, and Job and Janice for your unconditional love and support throughout this whole wedding planning process, throughout our entire time together. Thank you guys. Last but not least, I want to thank each and every one of you guys that's here to support us, love us, and spend this beautiful, beautiful day with us. So with that being said, is it time to party? Yeah? All right. I'm going to give it over to Abhi.
All right, Alisha and Vineeth, there's 2 chairs there laid for you guys. And before we start our performances for the evening, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to need all of you guys to just surround the dance floor for me. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, just surround the outer layer of the dance floor for me before we start our performance. And so without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the bridal party dance!
What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talking much, that shit is slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talking much, that shit is slow motion, yeah. I feel like an astronaut in the what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talking much, that shit is slow motion, yeah. I feel like what you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people
చూస్తారు పట్టి పట్టి కౌని వేస్తే పట్టి పట్టి చూస్తారు ఒక కాదు కౌను కాదు కట్టులోన ఏముంది ఈ కళ్ళలోనే అంతా ఉంది మీ బుడ పుట్టి వంకర పుట్టి అంటావా అమ్మవా అంటావా
പ്രിയമുള്ളവരെ എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് ശ്രദ്ധിക്കുക. ഇനി ഞങ്ങൾ ചെറുക്കന്റെ വീട്ടുകാരുടെ കലാപരിപാടികളാണ്. താങ്ക് യു താങ്ക് യു.
முடிச்சு பையன் வந்தாச்சு, பூவை தொடுத்து சேலம் அடிச்சு பொண்ணு வந்தாச்சு. கண்டத பேசி டைம் வேஸ்ட் பண்ணாத பையன் தங்கம், மிஸ் பண்ணாத. சாரி சாரி மாத்தி முடிச்சு பையன் வந்தாச்சு, பூவை தொடுத்து சேலம் அடிச்சு பொண்ணு வந்தாச்சு.
You used to call me on my, yeah. You used to call me on my cell phone. Hey-o! I know when that hotline bling. You know you mean one thing. Ever since I left the city. Ever since I left the city. You used to call me on my cell phone. Late night when you
ladies and gentlemen,